Well, hello and how are you? Hey friends, welcome to the Shen Show. I am your host, Shenandoah Briscoe, coming to you live right here in St. Charles, Missouri. Hey, today's Friday, July the 14th, 2023. Got a happy birthday shout out going out to John Gaskill and Jim Vanderbeck. So, without further ado, here's a birthday shout out for the two of you. Hey Jim. Hey John. Hey, I heard it's your birthday today. So, happy birthday, I must say. You know, you're 1 more year older today, so happy birthday to you, I say. I said, hey John. Hey Jim. Hey, I heard it's your birthday today. Why, that's another trip around the sun that you made. I hope you're enjoying your special day because, well, it's your happy birthday day today. Today. It's your happy birthday day today. Two more. Many, many more, boys. All right, already then. How about some Shin Show shout outs to the fans? That's right. Martin Kelly, a.k.a. Smiley. Uh, Diana Gray, Mary Ann Williams Briscoe, a.k.a. my mommy. Lorna Wood, Lori Moore, a.k.a. Lori Taylor, a.k.a. Thumper, and the sweet sunny day girl, a.k.a. Rachel. And then there's my Pokey pals. Special shout outs to Amanda Sue Little and Julie Regot. Here is that special return code for you now. All right, already done. There we go. Let's head for some weather forecasters. Some weather forecasters. Here we go. Here we go. The weather forecasters on this show. Shenandoah. Yeah, it's the weather forecast for the show. A lot more. A lot more. Well, let's go. Well, let's go. Let's go. Well, let's go. The weather forecast is on the show. Looks like the weather forecast ain't gonna go. But Google has figured out that the National Weather Service has no idea. Wake up and just starting. There we go, finally. Go to sleep. I was beginning to wonder. All right, here we go. Today's high was 96 degrees Fahrenheit. As a matter of fact, it still is 96 degrees out there. Hey, I tried to get live at 5, but I had a few things that I needed to look up and find and had to do the new birthday list because, well, I was go to sleep. I was I was actually kind of just close to being out, just close to being out of birthdays. So I had to re-upload the list and add mo. All right, anyway, for the remainder of the day, we got some thunderstorms coming in. Low temperatures of 71 degrees Fahrenheit with winds south to southwest at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Chances of rain 80%. That's a lot of chance, don't you know? All right, Saturday, July the 15th. Partly cloudy skies and a stray shower or thunderstorm is possible. High temperatures of 89 degrees Fahrenheit with winds north to northwest at 10 to 15 miles per hour. Mostly clear skies overnight. Low temperatures of 67 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds will be west to northwest at 5 to 10 miles per hour. And then for Sunday, July the 16th, generally sunny skies despite a few afternoon clouds. Stray shower or thunderstorm is possible, but not likely. High temperatures of 93 degrees Fahrenheit with winds west to at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Scattered showers and thunderstorms overnight with low temperatures of 67 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds will be southwest at 5 to 10 miles per hour. It says here chances of rain are 50%. That's a hit or miss, don't you know? All right, Monday, July the 17th. Partly cloudy skies with a stray shower or thunderstorm. Quite possible. High temperatures of 89 degrees Fahrenheit with winds west to northwest at 5 to 10 miles per hour. I said quite possible. I lied. Very unlikely, but hey, you never can tell. Scattered showers and thunderstorms overnight with low temperatures of 67 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds northeast at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Chances of rain 50%. That just means somewhere down south is going to get lots of rain. It's just going to bypass us. But hey, that's just the way it is here in St. Charles. They forecast us rain and it goes on by. Tuesday, July the 18th. Scattered thunderstorms in the morning. Cloudy skies later on at night. High temperatures of 88 degrees Fahrenheit with winds southeast at 10 to 15 miles per hour. Chances of rain 50%. Scattered thunderstorms in the evening. Partly cloudy skies overnight. Low temperatures of 76 degrees Fahrenheit with winds south to southeast at 10 to 15 miles per hour. Chances of rain 50%. And then for our fifth and final day of our 5-day forecast for the St. Charles viewing area, partly cloudy skies in the morning will give way to cloudy skies overnight. During the afternoon. Cloudier. Is that cloudier? I guess. Why would you? Why don't they just say cloudy skies all day? Partly cloudy skies in the morning will give way to cloudy skies during the afternoon. Duh! It's a stray shower or a thunderstorm is possible. High temperatures of 97 degrees Fahrenheit with winds west to southwest at 10 to 15 miles per hour. Then we go to partly cloudy skies with late night showers or thunderstorms overnight. Low temperatures of 73 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds west to northwest at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Chances of rain 40%. And that, my friends, is your 5-day forecast for the St. Charles viewing area. Alrighty then. Ham, hocks, and beans. Ham, hocks, and beans. Love my ham, hocks, and beans. Ham, hocks, and beans. Ham, hocks, and beans. Love my ham, hocks, and beans. Hey Siri, turn off camera. Hey Siri, close camera. Stupid thing. Sorry, had to fix my phone. It was on camera and it was showing pictures of my knees. I really didn't want to look at my knees. Alright, alrighty then. Then the dead. Let's just pretend. Let's sing a song of glory land. Let it be, oh, let it be. Me. Well, I hope it's on for the money, that you for the show. Let's read it, yeah, right, and I go, cat, go, but don't you? Let's step on my blue suede shoes. You can do anything that you want to do, but lay off of my blue suede shoes. Blue suede shoes. How about this one? Song lyrics, Teddy Bear. Mm, not the teddy bear picnic. I could do teddy bear, but we're going to do Elvis's. Elvis's Presley. Mm. Let baby let me be your loving teddy bear. Put a chain around my neck and lead me anywhere. Oh, let me be. Oh, let him be. Oh, yeah. Teddy bear. I don't want to be a tiger, because tigers play too rough. I don't want to be a lion, because lions ain't the kind you love and I just want to be your teddy bear. Put a chain around my neck and lead me anywhere. Oh, let me be. Oh, let him be. Are you teddy bear? Oh, I don't want to be a lion. Oh, I don't want to be a tiger, 'cause tigers play too rough. I don't want to be a lion, 'cause lions ain't the type you love and I just want to be a teddy bear. Put a chain around my neck and lead me anywhere. Oh, let me be. Oh, let him be. Hey, you teddy bear. Baby, let me be. I run you every night. I run your fingers through my hair and cuddle me real tight. Oh, let me be. Oh, let him be. Oh, yeah. Oh, teddy bear. Oh, I just want to be your teddy bear. All right. That was teddy bear. Wasn't the other teddy bear. It was this teddy bear. There's another one I'm trying to think of. We're going to try it if I can do it. Song lyrics, way up on the Great Divide. Song lyrics, Wolf Creek Pass. Well, me and Earl was hauling chickens on a flatbed out of Wiggins, and we'd spent all night on the uphill side, up 37 miles of hill called Wolf Creek Pass, which is up on the Great Divide. We was sitting there stuck, sucking toothpicks and drinking knee highs and onion soup mix. And I says, Earl, well, let's mail a card to Mother and then send them chickens on down the other side. Yeah, let's give 'em a ride. Wolf Creek Pass, way up on the Great Divide, trucking on down the other side. Well, Earl put down his bottle and mashed his foot down on the throttle, and then a couple of boobs with 1,000 tubes within a 90-foot with a 1948 Peterbilt screamed alive. Well, we woke up them chickens. We rode up off that shoulder, spraying pine cones, rocks, and boulders, and put 400 heads of them Rhode Island reds and a couple of burnt out roosters on the line. Look out below, 'cause here we go. Wolf Creek Pass way up on the Great Divide, trucking on down the other side. Well, we commenced to trucking, and then hens commenced to clucking, and Earl took out a match and scratched his pants and lit up the unused half of $1 cigar. And it took a puff and says, "My, ain't that pretty up here?" Well, I says, "Earl, this hill can spill us, and you better slow down or you're going to kill us. Just make one mistake, and it's all through the pretty gate for them 85-cent uh, crates of USDA approved cluckers, and you want to hit second. Wolf Creek Pass way up on the Great Divide, trucking on down the other side. Well, Earl gobbled on that shifter, and he stabbed near into fifth gear, and then the chromium plated, fully illuminated, genuine accessory shift knob came right off in his hand. And I says, "You want to screw that thing back on, Earl?" Well, he was trying to thread it on there when the fire fell off of his cigar and dropped on down, sort of, and rolled around. And then it lit the cuff of Earl's pants and burned a hole in his sock and, yeah, sort of set him right on fire. Well, I looked out the window and I started to count them phone poles going by at the rate of 4 and then 7 and then power of 12. And then I was put to the 2 and 2 together and added 12 and carried the 5 and come up with 22,000 telephone poles an hour. Well, I looked at Earl and his eyes was wide. His lips were curled and his leg was fried, and his hands were froze to the wheel, like a tongue to a sled in the middle of a blizzard. I says, "Earl, I'm not the type to complain, but the time has come for me to explain that if you don't apply some brakes real soon, there's going to have to pick us up with a stick and a spoon." Well, Earl, he reared back and he cocked his leg and stepped down as hard as he could on that brake, and the pedal went clean down to the floor. They stayed right there on the floor, and he says, "It was sort of like stepping on a plum." Well, from there on, it just wasn't real pretty. It was Hairpin County and Switchback City. One of them looked like a can full of worms. Another one looked like a barrel of germs. Well, right in the middle of all the whole damn show was a real nice tunnel. Now, wouldn't you know? Well, signs says the clearance to the tunnel was 12-foot line, but those chickens was stacked up 13.9. Well, we shot to the tunnel at 110 and like gas through a funnel and the eggs through a hen. Well, we took off the top row of chickens off and slackered them scum off of a Louisiana swamp. Well, when the wind went down and around and around and down and run out of ground at the edge of town, and bashed into the side of a feed store and in downtown Pasagonia Springs. Wolf Creek Pass way up on the Great Divide, trucking on down the other side. Wolf Creek Pass way up on the Great Divide, trucking on down the other side. Well, it's been a long time since I sung that song. Don't know the words, especially on. I got some of them wrong, but that's okay. You got the gist of the show. Look it up on your Sony radio. It's called Wolf Creek Pass. There you go. Big year and back and you bear was looking at. We could tell you top shoes. Alright, let's do some Shen show stuff. How about, let's just see what's going on around town this weekend. Seeing as how today's Friday. Today is Friday, July 14th. And so that means the Family Arena Fun Fest is starting, reoccurring daily until July the 16th, 2023. Now, I don't know if this ticker information is good for the whole show or if it's just for a daily ticket or you know what. Because it says prices is the event website. Parking is $10. Time weekdays from 5 p.m. to closing. Weekends. Then reoccurring daily at the 202 Arena Parkway, St. Charles, Missouri. But the thing is, I don't know if these are daily ticket costs or whether or not they're well, I don't know. I imagine they're daily. Over 48 inches tall, $5. 36 to 48 inches tall, $5. Under 36 inches tall, free. So there you go. That would make parents $5, kids $5, and babes $5. Don't you know? Admission and ride combo tickets, $40 per person. Get admission and unlimited rides for just $40 per person. It includes free shows. Still saying this is going to be a one-day thing. Family 4-pack is $90. That saves $70 over 18 years old. Get admission and unlimited rides for 2 adults over 18 years old and 2 kids under 18 years old. It includes free shows. Unlimited ride armbands purchased at the ticket box for $35. The gate admission is required. Ticket information special discount days. $2 Tuesday to Tuesday, July the 11th. $2 rides all night long. $2 admission. Purchase at the event. No online sales. Thrifty Thursday, July the 13th. $10 off armband at the ticket box office. That's only $25. So there you have it, folks. These are your fun things going on at the arena. Cool enough. Cool enough. Alright, let's see what else is going on. Hot dog right now. Alright, let's see. Newtown concert series for tomorrow night. Get on down there and check out who was it that I was advertising for? Queens Boulevard. I bet they're a Queen covered band. I would bet. I'm not going to guarantee that. Anyway, that's down at the Newtown Amphitheater, 3312 Route Royal Drive, St. Charles, Missouri. I would imagine that you want to coat yourself down, up, and all around with bug spray. Because you're down in the floodplains, and any bit of standing water is going to bring in mosquitoes. And there's a lake down there. So, anyway, 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. Rue Royale at the Newtown Amphitheater. Come on down, check out Queens Boulevard. And then also tomorrow morning is the St. Charles Riverwalk Market over at the Boundary parking lot, 500 South Riverside Drive. Yep, that's right. It was farmers market, but they just weren't doing, enough business, so they kind of put some fleas in there. They got a flea market going too. 7:30 a.m. to 1 p.m. Reoccurring weekly on Saturdays through November the 25th. Fresh produce and crafts from local vendors each live. Enjoy live music as you peruse fresh herbs, eggs, and artisans, jams and jellies, jewelry, aprons, and all kinds of gift items. There you have it, the St. Charles Riverwalk Market. Ba-do-do-bop, bop, ba-do-do-bop, bop, da-da-da-da, bop, ba-da-da-da. Music on Main coming up on Wednesday the 19th. That's right, third Wednesday of each and every month. You got Music on Main. And from 5 to 7:30 p.m. in the 100 block North Main Street here in St. Charles, Missouri. This week is going to be Russo and Company. So you might want to check that out. Food and drinks are available to purchase. Music this month by Russo and Company. It's right in the middle of the 100 to 200 block of North Main Street. Yep. I'll get a job. We'll get a job. We'll get a job. One of these days, and it won't be long. I'll have a job. Oh, well, maybe not. I've got a job. 2 jobs. One job's for God. Let's present the Bible with Briscoe 2023 for each and every you viewers who need to get in touch with God. Get in touch with God. What are you ready to watch? Anyway, the St. Charles Municipal Band Concert series is running through August the 31st, and it's on each and every weekly day on Thursdays. So on Fridays, well, I won't say that, but 500 Riverside Drive is where they say it is, but that's not exactly right because it says Frontier Park, and Frontier Park doesn't stretch all the way down to 500 Riverside Drive. It's actually there by the pavilion, and at the pavilion, that is at 202 South Riverside Drive. So there you go. No, I guess it is North Riverside Drive, but it's right there, right behind the first state capitol building, basically. Alrighty then. And that's pretty much it for this weekend. So we're gonna cut that out, and we're gonna move along and shout. I said, move along and shout. Oh, da 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 da. Where do you want to go? What do you want to do? I like to move along and shout. All right, looks like story time with TV Grandpa. We had a little story yesterday. Oh, didn't we have a ball? Well, each of you had tuned into. See if you couldn't go to sleep with TV Grandpa's song. Shut that up, deep that do that do. Ba 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 do that do. Ba 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 ba. Ba dee 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 dee. Well, we're looking as we go along. Oh, we're looking as we go along. Alright, we're gonna do some Disney story stuff. Some of the princesses from Disney. That's what we're gonna do. Well, I can't see where it was. Used to get to tell all these stories, but I'm not seeing them no more. Stream Disney Princess Stories now on Disney Plus. It's this ain't working. It's really getting annoying. It really is. Can we tell the story? Yeah, I think we can here. No, no, nope. We can't do it no more. There ain't no point in having that on there. Sorry about that, folks. Sorry about the dilemma, the delay, but certain things just don't need to be on there. Ow, 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 ow. Okay, where are we at? Where are we at? Where are we at? We got another. Do, 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 do. Hey, you know what? We're just going to do some Mother Goose poetry. Mother Goose poetry. We're going to try to relate it. See what we come up with. Cat poems. Poetry and food. Feast on this smorgasbord of poems. We'll try it. Rice fields. A traveler with me across continents, but the custom officers are suspicious. They eye my old suitcase and ask me to open it. Prodding a packet or two. So I say, sure, ma'am, you got no jar for chilies. An elderly puppy, couple disheveled as I was from 20 plus hours of travel from Kolkata, and as disoriented, and yes, as usual, all the usual foreign suspects are sent along to agricultural, and they poked around in their overstuffed bags where some rice fields appeared, but they couldn't see them, of course. And, yeah, no, we're not going to do that. Makes no sense. Let's try something else. I'm sorry, folks. I'm getting just a little, getting just a little, just a little of that line. So let's see. Let's see. Let's see. All right, we're going to do a Bible story. The armor of God. That's what I said. The armor of God. In biblical times, soldiers wore very heavy armor. In fact, when David went to fight the giant Goliath, he couldn't wear the armor because it was too heavy. These days, soldiers don't wear armor, but you might find it interesting to know that many Christians wear armor every day, and it would be a good idea if you did too. How can you wear armor? This armor is so neat. It is like having special powers that are invisible. When you imagine yourself putting on the armor of God each day, it will help you against the devil as well as the things you shouldn't do. However, the only way this armor will work is if Jesus lives in you. The devil wants us to mess up and do things God doesn't want us to do. He might try to do that by getting you interested in violent video games, shows on TV, or movies that show people doing things that are sinful and try to make them look like fun. You might also be pressured by other kids to do things that we know God wouldn't want us to do. And these are some of the ways that the devil tries to trick you into doing things you shouldn't do. This is called sin. By putting on the armor of God, you will be able to stand up to these things and do what is right. The armor will give you God's help to fight against the bad in the world. We are going to start with the belt of truth. We need to put this on first to be truthful and remember the truth we know about God. We can know the truth by reading the Bible, the Spirit telling us, give us a conscience, or leaving from learning from other people who believe in God the same as us. Next, as the breastplate of righteousness. If you play hockey, you probably have something that protects the part between your neck and your tummy. This piece also protects your heart. We can protect our hearts by confessing any sin we have or saying sorry to God for things that we have done wrong. Now we put on the sandals of peace. First, we need to protect our feet and go where God wants us to go. Our feet would get sore if we walked around with no shoes on, and so we need to avoid places we know we shouldn't go to keep our protective sandals on. Second, we need to be peaceful with ourselves. There is all if there is someone you're fighting with, or if you've hurt someone's feelings, you need to go and ask for their forgiveness, or forgive those who have wronged you. Third, if you find things are a little hectic, God is the peacemaker, and if you ask, He can give you all the peace you need. The next piece of armor that you don't have to wear, instead you hold it, is the shield of faith. Just think of what you could do with a real shield. If someone throws a snowball at you, you can lift that shield so it doesn't hit you at all. And we can use the shield in the same way when bad things come our way, like temptation or doubt. Sometimes the devil will try to make us think that there isn't a God, or that He doesn't love us because we've done something wrong. We need to hold up our shield and stop these thoughts when this happens, and remember that God loves us no matter what. The helmet of salvation is the next piece. This is what we use to protect our minds. Sometimes we need to remember that we're God's children and He loves us and will help us. We also need to remember that we've read the Bible and learned from our parents and church about God. That will help us make the right decisions. The next piece of armor that we hold is the sword of the Spirit. The sword is both the Bible and having the Spirit of God work in us. We can cut anything off that isn't good in our lives by remembering God's Word, the Bible. And we will be able to tell what is good and what is bad. Prayer is the last piece of armor. That this isn't a particular piece of armor, but kind of holds all our armor together. By talking to God, we can do amazing things. Nothing is too big or impossible with prayer because God can do anything that He wants to. That doesn't mean that He will always answer the way we want Him to, but He will answer the way He knows is best. When we pray, we need to remember that we don't always need to ask for things. God also wants us to pray for others, for people that don't know Him, for people we don't like, for people that are sick, etc. He also wants us to thank Him for whatever we are thankful for, being good at something, family, friends, toys, etc. He blesses us with these things so that we should thank Him. And good, a good way to help you remember the armor is to put it on each day when you get out of bed or before you go to school. Pray that God will help you remember that the armor is there and what it is used for so you can fight the bad with the good. There you have it. That is the armor of God. All right, hey, that brings us to the daily bread portion of the program. And the daily bread portion of the program today is going to be brought to you by the Bible with Briscoe 2023. The Bible with Briscoe 2023 is a daily reading of the Bible to be completed within 1 year. Today's reading in the Bible with Briscoe 2023 will be Psalms 10 through 12 and Acts 19, 1 through 20. So don't forget to tune into the Bible with Briscoe 2023 for your daily reading of the Bible. Deep Waters is today's devotion in the daily bread portion of the program, and our scriptures and insights will be Proverbs 20, 4 through 5 and Proverbs 24 through 25. So, here we go. Proverbs 24 through 5. Sluggards do not plow in season, and so at harvest time they look but find nothing. The purpose of a person's heart are deep waters, but one who has insight draws them out. In Proverbs 20, 24 through 25. A person's steps are directed by the Lord. How then can anyone understand their own way? It is a trap to dedicate something rashly and only later to consider one's vows. So there you go. Those are deep waters. Alrighty then, there you have it. That's the Shen Show in a nutshell. Got one more song for you, and it goes, oh, well, goodbye, my friends. It's time to go. I said goodbye, my friends. It's time to go. I hate to leave you, but I really must go. So, goodbye, my friends. Goodbye. Goodbye, my friends. Goodbye. Hey, this here's been Shenandoah Briscoe saying hello and how are you? Thanks for tuning into the Shen Show. And as always, God loves you and so do I. So come on back and see us again tomorrow because, well, hey, we'll be here. And we hope that you are too. Hey, you know what? Please like and share. Ciao.